Governments around the world want to implement age verification to make the internet a safer place, to make it a better place, we've been told.
Verifying your age keeps a child safe.
But here is yet another example of the problems with the implementation of their laws. I've gone to Imgur.com. I'm told that the content is not available. Learn more about Imgur access in the United Kingdom. So I'll open that up. We're told here that from the 30th of September 2025, access to Imgur from the United Kingdom is no longer available. UK users will not be able to log in, view content, or upload images. Imgur content embedded on third-party sites will also not display for UK users. You can exercise your data protection rights without logging in, for example, to request a copy of your data or deletion using the Help Center request form. They will then request information to verify that you are who you say you are because of the UK data protection laws. Okay, so this is a problem that's not just affecting people in the UK. As the EFF said here, age verification is a windfall for big tech and a death sentence for smaller platforms. And in this post, they talk about issues in Mississippi where Blue Sky or Dreamwidth accounts are no longer available. So on the BBC, they tell us that Imgur blocks access to UK users after regulator warned of fine. So the ICO says that they are aware of this website being blocked and say it's a commercial decision taken by the company. Now, the ICO launched an investigation into Imgur in March, saying it will probe whether the companies were complying with both the UK's data protection laws and the Children's Code. A document published by the ICO alongside the launch of its investigation stated that Imgur did not ask visitors to declare their age when setting up an account. Okay, so it looks like this kind of thing is going to happen more and more. So on the EFF, they talk about how forums on parenting, green living, and gaming on Linux were forced to close down. The Hampstead Forum, as an example, was shut down because smaller websites can't pay for this kind of age verification stuff. So it's sad to see how the internet is going to change. It's already changing for a lot of us. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what the governments do when you use a VPN. So in this example, I'll change my connection from the UK to the US. And notice as soon as I've done that, I can get access to the Imgur website. So this is the problem. Imgur and other companies are simply doing geoblocks to block an entire country, no longer allowing people in the UK to access their website hosted on their servers. But the problem with doing that is people just download VPNs and circumvent that. The ICO warns that blocking users from the UK does not exempt the organization from paying a previously imposed fine. The problem here is that this is one of the largest media sharing sites in the world, and it's going to have a widespread impact. The UK seems to be implementing this more and more, which is very unfortunate. I've covered the issues in the UK in other videos, and I'll cover more because it's constantly happening. But what are your thoughts? Maybe it's time for me to leave the UK permanently.